I recently read a prominent article in the Wall Street Journal, and the whole premise of it was the turnover rate for young employees. And a lot of times we'll approach a business owner client and say, who's your stud salesman, who brings in a lot of your revenue, and they'll anecdotally mention, Joe in the back, he's my stud guy. And I say, what happens if Joe gets hired away by a competitor for a better deal or what have you? And would that affect your personal 1099, or excuse me, your personal income statement? So, as the business owner, all the profits ultimately flow to him, and he says, yeah, that would greatly affect my personal livelihood, etc., income. So we have a couple strategies that we like to address that talks about this notion of golden handcuffs to keep, especially younger generations, millennials, etc., sticky to your business. So we'll let Charles kind of introduce three topics that we have and go from there.
Yeah, and some of the things that used to work to keep your employees around are things like 401ks, health insurance, some ancillary benefits. And for the millennials, that just isn't moving the needle. So one of the ways that we found that we can help our clients keep their employees very sticky is three different strategies. The first is the Golden Executive Bonus Program. So that's one example. Then we have deferred compensation and then split dollar. So those are very different strategies that use different types of tax codes. So if you have a client that you want to make sticky, give us a call and we can help you surface and filter through those different strategies to make sure that you can keep your best person around.
And one of the key considerations is certain of these plans tend to favor more the employer and other plans favor the employee. So there's certain ways where who owns the asset generally being an insurance policy, it could be the employer, could be the employee, and there's reasons and situations for either or. But the key is to be aware that the high level ideas we're trying to protect and keep our key employees sticky to our organization, and let us come up with kind of the brain power and the case design and work with you guys on which of the three categories make the most sense for your client.